Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, scrolling through a mental checklist of all the ways you need to be better? You need to wake up earlier, read more books, meditate more consistently. You should learn that new language, start that side business, eat cleaner, work out harder. The list goes on, doesn't it? It's a silent hum of inadequacy that runs beneath the surface of our days. We call it self-improvement. It sounds so noble, so productive. We're told it's the key to a happier, more successful life. But what if it's not? What if this relentless pursuit of a better you is actually the very thing that's making you feel perpetually incomplete? What if the constant striving is the source of the dissatisfaction, not the cure? Today, I want to talk about that. About the quiet tyranny of constant self-improvement and the profound freedom that comes from learning to let it go. Body exploration. 1. The flaw in the premise. You are not a problem to be solved. The entire industry of self-improvement is built on a single, subtle, and rather devastating assumption that you, as you are right now, are deficient, that you are a problem to be solved, a fixer-upper project that needs constant renovation. We internalize this message so deeply we don't even notice it anymore. We look at our lives not as a home to be lived in, but as a structure with cracked foundations, drafty windows, and a leaky roof. So we spend our energy, our money, and our precious time trying to patch it all up. We buy the book that promises to fix our mindset, download the app that will optimize our schedule, follow the guru who has the 10 steps to ultimate happiness. But a home isn't meant to be in a perpetual state of renovation. A home is meant to be lived in. It's meant for quiet mornings with a cup of coffee, for messy dinners with people you love, for lazy Sunday afternoons. You don't love a home for its perfection. You love it for the life that happens within its walls. What if you started from a different premise? What if you are not a problem to be solved, but a person to be known? A mystery to be explored. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with me and how do I fix it?" what if you asked, "Who am I, right now, in this moment? And what do I need?" Sometimes the answer isn't a new habit. Sometimes it's a nap. Sometimes it's forgiveness. Sometimes it's just 5 minutes of silence, acknowledging that you are enough, right here, with all your beautiful human imperfections. 2. The difference between growth and optimization. There's a profound difference between natural growth and mechanical optimization. Think of a tree in a forest. It grows, of course. It reaches for the sun, its roots deepen into the earth. But it doesn't grow in a straight, linear, predictable way. It bends around obstacles. Its growth slows in the winter. It loses its leaves and stands bare for a season, gathering strength. This period of rest, of dormancy, isn't a failure to grow. It's an essential part of the process. Now, think of a machine in a factory. It is built for optimization. Its purpose is to produce more, faster, with fewer errors. There is no room for rest, no season of dormancy. Any pause is a bug, a flaw in the system. For the last few decades, we've been taught to treat ourselves like machines, to hack our biology, to optimize our productivity, to engineer our happiness. We see rest as a weakness and stillness as wasted time. But we are not machines. We are living, breathing, organic beings. We are the tree. We need seasons. We need periods where we are not actively producing, but are quietly integrating our experiences. We need to shed old versions of ourselves, like leaves, and trust that new growth will come in its own time. True growth is not a relentless upward climb. It is a cycle. It is messy and beautiful and deeply human. It honors the fallow periods as much as the seasons of bloom. 3. The tyranny of the future you. This constant drive for self-improvement creates a strange relationship with time. We end up living for a person who doesn't exist yet, the future you. You know who I'm talking about. That idealized version of yourself who is finally disciplined, accomplished, peaceful, and perfectly put together. We make sacrifices for this person. We tell our present self, the real, breathing, tired, and trying self, to just hang on a little longer. We say, I'll rest when I finish this project. I'll be happy when I lose the weight. I'll feel worthy when I get the promotion. We are constantly deferring our own peace and happiness, placing it in the hands of a future phantom. And in doing so, we treat our present self with a kind of cruelty. We treat it as a stepping stone, a means to an end. But the present moment is the only one we ever truly have. The person you are right now is the one who needs your kindness, the one who needs your compassion, the one who needs to hear that they don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love and rest. What if for just one day you made no demands of your future self? What if you decided to be completely and utterly present for the person you are today, to meet your own needs right now without justification? It's a radical act of self-acceptance. It's coming home to the only moment that is real. 4. The lost art of maintenance. In our culture, new is exciting. A new habit, a new goal, a new beginning. But we've forgotten the quiet, unglamorous, and infinitely more important art of maintenance. Think about it. We celebrate the person who runs a marathon, but we rarely celebrate the person who goes for a gentle walk every day for 20 years. We applaud the grand romantic gesture, but overlook the 1,000 small acts of kindness that sustain a relationship over a lifetime. Maintenance is not about adding more, it's about tending to what is already there. It's the daily work of keeping your mind a peaceful place to live. It's nurturing the friendships you already have, instead of constantly seeking new connections. It's tidying your space not because you want to become a minimalist, but because a clean room brings a sense of calm. This is not stagnation. It is a deep, loving engagement with your own life. It's the practice of showing up for the things that matter, day in and day out. Self-improvement culture often sells us the lie that we need to keep adding more and more to our lives to be happy. But often, true contentment is found in subtraction and in the simple, steady act of maintaining what is already good. 5. From improvement to integration. So, if we let go of this myth of constant improvement, what do we replace it with? I believe the answer is integration. Life will bring you lessons whether you seek them out or not. It will bring you joy and heartbreak, success and failure, clarity and confusion. The work is not to constantly seek new, better experiences, but to integrate the ones you already have, to sit with them, to let them soften you, deepen you, and make you more of who you are. Think of the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with lacquer mixed with powdered gold. The philosophy behind it is that the piece is more beautiful for having been broken. The cracks are not something to be hidden. They are part of the object's history, and they are highlighted with gold. This is integration. It's looking at your own cracks, your past failures, your scars, your vulnerabilities. And instead of trying to erase them or improve them away, you learn to see them with compassion. You integrate them into the person you are, and in doing so, you become not a better version of yourself, but a more whole one, more authentic, more complete, more beautiful not in spite of your cracks, but because of them. So perhaps the goal isn't to be a flawless